there's just example after example. You see people in high offices, you know, sports stars, politicians, etc. You see these guys destroy their lives. You know, like being the governor of New York or the sports star. And they've got an energy, a low vibration, a secret low vibration energy that's running them that no one knows about. So they're able to fake it, but sooner or later, that low vibration energy will emerge. And when it does emerge, it emerges hard.
That was one of the biggest lessons I got from you, was like the concept of sustainability, because actually a lot of LVE people have massive success. In fact, I think there's a huge correlation between success and LVE, but I haven't seen sustained success, right? So I see it like, I mean, if I want to like have a great dating life, just go out with a bunch of cocaine and tell girls it's a cocaine party. I mean, I know guys that have cocaine parties that will fuck 10 girls in a night, and these girls are stunning, but at some point they have like, I knew a guy who did that, but then at some point the main girl who he dates, who he cheats on, she died, and now he has to go through watching the death of his closest loved one. So that was like what I took from it. Or like, who was that politician that got caught with another baby from another woman? John
Edwards.
Yeah, like he goes boom, but then it goes.
Look at Harvey Weinstein. Great example. Great example of what's happening now. You have a guy who's one of the most successful people in the whole movie. It's not easy to be successful in the movie business, guys. It takes a lot of tough work. And he rose to the zenith of that industry, world-renowned guy. And because there was a secret low vibration energy inside him, which is what sex addiction is. Any kind of addiction is a low vibration energy inside us, and that's the key point I want to make tonight. If you're hearing it for the first time, you go, I think I got it. Low vibration energy that makes you feel bad. High vibration energy makes you feel good. Okay, so I'll just do stuff that makes me feel good and keep away from stuff that makes me feel bad. Okay, yeah. Would that it was that simple. Unfortunately, these energies are all around us. And this energy understands that if it was completely honest with you, you would have nothing to do with it, right? Bad news comes to your door. Hey, it's bad news, open up. I want to talk to you. You don't even answer the door. You don't want anything to do with low vibration energy if you knew it. So it has to be covert. It has to come in disguise. So what it does is it comes in disguise as pleasure, as something that will give you a hit of pleasure. What I want to just mention about that politician, it came at him as an attractive woman, said, hey, I think you're hot, let's go to bed together. And he's thinking, well, my wife's in South Carolina, I don't think anybody would know. Okay, let's do it. He went with the pleasure, and it felt good. They probably had a great night, and they had such a great night. When you have a lot of pleasure, what do you want to do after it's over?
Eat.
More pleasure. Okay, could be eating. So what you have here, remember I talked to you about everything has an energy, has a system, has a pattern. So this is a great pattern, especially for today. This energy came to this politician as pleasure, as a woman who just says, hey, I like you, I'm attracted to you, let's go up to your room and do it. So he thought, okay, wasn't energetically aware. He didn't say, you know what, I'm married, I'm running for president, and I made a commitment to be faithful to my wife in good times and bad. So even though I'm tempted to do this, I don't think it's the right thing to do. And even though it would feel good, I'm going to say no to it so that it doesn't blow up in my face. That's what someone would say if they were energetically aware.
And he would have got married also when he's younger, because that's also the wrong woman to get married to too. So it's just stacks of LVE because rather than focusing on his own goals and moving forward, he married Elizabeth Edwards, who he shouldn't have even married her in the first place. So one LVE compounds into another. No one will ever say it like that because marriage is supposedly good, but marrying the wrong woman is also LVE too.
I agree with you 100%. I don't know the exact circumstances on that, but we'll just go with the example. So, and she had cancer at the time, so it's like, at any rate, it is what it was. But what happens is, the reality here, the world looks at, oh, he was tempted, he had an affair, he got caught, blew up in his face, yeah. Energetically aware, what we do is we don't look at the 10%. We look at the energy. And this is what I'm training you guys to do. Those of you who are serious about energy awareness training, is any situation that you're involved in, whether it's a relationship, whether it's a business deal, whether it's a project, whatever, I teach you how to look at the energy. Why? Because the energy will tell you everything you need to know about this situation before you do it. So let's go with that example. So they went, they had a great night together. It was so good he wanted to do it again. So she stayed the week. And after the week, what did he say to himself? I want to keep this going. So he hires the woman in this campaign. And now he's got his mistress hanging out with his wife. They're both in the same thing. And he's masquerading as a good husband and upstanding father, etc. And for a while, it works out. For a while, man, he's got everybody fooled. He's got his mistress on. He hires her as the videographer, and got his wife there. And when his wife's leaves, he's with the mistress. And when the wife comes, the mistress covers from him, etc., etc. But we study how the energies work. So what we know about low vibration energy is we know its purpose is to block us from high vibrational energy. How does it do that? By creating distraction, by creating chaos, by creating separation. So the first way it got him was distraction. Now, being energetically unaware, he just said, hey, I got an opportunity here for pleasure, I'm going to take it. I got an opportunity to feel good, I'm going to take it. And the way the low vibration energy, it's like a little hook. It's the same thing with drugs. You're not feeling too good today? Why don't you say, let's go have a couple of drinks, you'll feel better. Or let's go have a toot, or let's go have a massage, or whatever it is, whatever you're addicted to. You're going to feel better. And you do feel better, don't you? You feel better for a little while. And then what happens? It goes away. And then the pain starts again. Oh, I don't like this the way I'm feeling. I got to do it again. So, the low vibration energy works on us covertly. And what it does, it comes to us in our lives in disguise. And it came to John Edwards in disguise as a very sexy, attractive woman. And what it does is it lures you into a situation that gives you a lot of pleasure. And it makes you think you're in control. Well, I'll tell you what, this energy is one of the most powerful energies on earth. And it knows all of us, it knows all our weaknesses, and it knows how to get at us. And the only protection that we have against the low vibration energy is knowing how to go into high vibration energy, knowing how to dissolve the static or the interference inside us and moving in an energy of peace, an energy of fulfillment, of wholeness. So when you're in that vibration, you're able to recognize the approaching low vibration energy, because you're looking, it's like you got X-ray vision. You got glasses that can see, whoa. What other people see as just situations, you see as energetic patterns. So if I'd have been there, I would have said, John, you got an energetic pattern here. And it's coming to you as pleasure, but let's evaluate it. Is it high vibration or low vibration? You might say, oh, I think it's high vibration energy, man. It makes me feel good. You know, it makes me feel good. Okay, well, low vibration energy can make you feel good too. So let's look about it. High vibration energy is in your truth. It's transparent. Is in integrity. Is not attached to anything. Can take or leave anything. It wants the highest good for yourself and for other people, etc., etc. So if you put that relationship in that context, is this relationship transparent? No. Is it something you can share with anybody? No. Is it something Is it something that you want on the front page of the newspaper? No. Is it something that you're keeping in secret? Yes. Something you have to hide? Yes. Okay. So all those are characteristics of low vibration energy. You got to hide it. Do you have worry that your wife's going to find out? Is it you got fear that you got to keep a big secret or you'll be exposed in scandal? That's low vibration energy. Now, he could say, yeah, I know. Well, okay, it's low vibration energy. But it feels so good. It feels so good. I just want to keep doing it. Even I know it's low vibration energy, but I like the way it makes me feel. Okay, that's what the average person would do or would say. So in energy awareness training, we're looking at the energy and we know and you learn the patterns, the power, the information, the direction. And this low vibration energy, as sure as heck, has all of those things. And the purpose of this energy is to make you suffer. It's to make you suffer. Now, it's not going to do that right away, because if it did, you wouldn't go near it, right? It's like the trap. You see the animal trap. The animal comes out and they go, big turkey bone. Wow, he wants the turkey bone, but he doesn't realize it's a trap. Some do. I love those shows where I saw once where they were catching wolves. Every time they put a big turkey bone, they would catch these different wolves. But this one wolf looked at the turkey bone. It was interesting. He's looking at it. You could see what he was thinking. He's going, what's this turkey bone doing in the middle of nowhere? It's cut perfectly. It seems too good to be true. I'd like to have it. I don't know. Something's kind of fishy about it. Is great. And he didn't end up taking the turkey bone. So back to our friend Edwards. So he got away with it for a while. And he thought, I fooled everybody. I'm getting my pleasure. But if you're energetically aware, you know, if you're in the vibration of low vibration, of LVE, the hammer's coming down sooner or later. And when it comes down hard. So 8 months passed, and he was still getting away with it. And he was being viewed as a vice presidential candidate. And the mistress got pregnant. Okay. She wanted to keep the baby. Okay. Gonna have to hide a little bit more. Gonna have to be a little bit more careful. So long story short, a reporter followed him when he went to go visit the baby, and they got pictures of him with the mistress and the baby, and it went on the front page of the National Enquirer the next week. He was completely outed. And even though he was completely outed, he kept lying about it. Oh, that's not my baby. Yeah, I had an affair, but my wife forgave me, but it's not my baby. So he tried to get somebody to lie for him, etc. So kind of like what's going on today with that guy who's the administrator. Same stuff going on today. You're trying to hide, you can't. So what ends up happening? He's disgraced, loses, his wife wants to divorce him, although she's dying of cancer, so she can't really. He's disgraced, he's through politically, and this whole world collapses. And he's as miserable as you can be. Now, if I ask him, hey, John, was it worth it, having the affair and this whole thing? Was it worth it to lose your family, to lose your reputation, to lose the respect of your children and your peers? Was it worth it? What would he say? What would he say? Anyone?
No.
No freaking way. I wish I'd never done it. I wish I'd never met that girl. was the biggest mistake of my life. Why did I do that? I shouldn't have done that. What was I thinking? And we all have that. We've all been there. We've all done stuff going, oh, what was I thinking? Well, this is the power of what you're learning today. If you're energetically aware, all that information will be downloaded to you before you get involved. Not after, before. Isn't that where the value is? Isn't it worth it to know what's going to happen about a person, place, thing, situation, investment, etc., before you do it, as opposed to after? And that's why we learn energy awareness training, because we're constantly having to navigate people, places, things, situations. And if we do it non-energetically, we make mistakes. All of us have made mistakes. We've chosen relationships or jobs or situations that look good in the beginning, and they blew up on us. Why? Well, as you think about it, I want to make sure I'm in the same room. Does that happen? How many people have had that happen to you? You've made a decision about a person, place, or relationship, and it blew up on you. See a show of hands? Just want to make sure we're 100%. Okay, so you go back and you think, what was I thinking? After it's over and you're bruised and you're burned and your world's collapsed, God forbid, you go, why did I do that? I knew I shouldn't have done that. There was a voice inside that said, don't get involved with this. Why didn't you listen to it? I don't know. You knew better, didn't you? Yeah, I knew better. Why'd you do it? I don't know. That's the answer for most people. The answer here is you weren't energetically aware of what's happening to you.